Wait, what? Where am I? I just had the worst dream. This critically acclaimed show wasted an entire episode on a boring side quest. But since we're back to Hopper, I guess I just blacked out for a while. Whew.
Mother of God.
I sincerely hope not. Yeah, Hopper, I think you should get even closer to the glass here.
It's polycarbonate. I can't get through.
Making definitive statements about the demon creature that just crawled out of an interdimensional hellhole.
Mother Mary of Joseph.
Okay, they're kind of adorable, but let's not go naming them just yet and getting overly attached. Also, I understand invoking the name of St. Mary. I mean, she apparently popped out a kid without getting to do the fun stuff required to make one. But Joseph? Why are you invoking his name? He's such a boring character that the Gospels just stopped talking about him after Jesus turned 12. Invoke someone cooler next time, like John or Goku. Look, it's been a while since I attended Sunday school, but I think he was canonized as a saint, right?
We need to make Will sleep.
How does Mike know which needle to grab? Ah, I see someone in the Upside Down taught these Demogorgons how to use elevators. Also, this is why you don't use elevators in an emergency. This exact reason.
Do you know who I am? Your mom. Hold him down.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Possessed Will. You were close, but the answer we were looking for was actually Mom. Yes, I know. Almost indistinguishable from your answer, but TV moms can just tell the difference, you know? How the did Joyce know how much of that to give her son? Did she receive training in anesthesia when she got a job at the grocery store? Polycarbonate glass? No problem. Steel hatch? Easy peasy. Wooden door? Gonna need a bit more time on this one. Ah, I see someone in the Upside Down taught its Demogorgons how to use elevators and shut off the power to advanced government facilities. They thought of everything. This is not the logo Sears used in 1984. Oh, turns out it is the logo they used in 1984. Well, here's the sin for the amount of time you spent getting this right instead of coming up with a proper adventure for 11. Just pick a scent, Billy. If you're going for that rustic ashtray musk, don't muddle it with cologne.
Isn't that right?
Yes, sir.
No, I want to hate Billy because he's an asshole. If you had in the background that he's being abused by a piece of father, then this makes his situation morally complex. Then I have to try to understand why he's the way he is. How dare you write well-rounded assholes? And before you ask, yes, if they hadn't developed Billy more, I'd have seen the lack of making him a well-rounded asshole. I can do both because I actually am a well-rounded asshole.
You're positive that was Dart?
Yes, he had the same exact yellow pattern on his butt.
Convenient genetic blemish is extremely convenient.
Molted. Shed his skin to make room for more growth like hornworms.
The is a hornworm? You know what common animals molt? Crabs and snakes. Why not use an example everyone can understand, Dustin, you pretentious little
When's he gonna molt again?
It's gotta be soon. When he does, he'll be fully grown or close to it.
Dustin speaking with an Attenborough level of confidence about the life cycle of the hellspawn walking nightmare maw that he just met.
We both broke the rule of law, okay? So we're even. We're even.
This is like trying to get the judge to also give the cop who chased you a speeding ticket. Not sure that's going to hold up in bro court, Dustin.
No. Hey, guys, why are you headed towards the sound?
Maxine would be the maddest Max at TVSins.
If you want to unlock the doors, you have to completely reboot the computer system and then override the security codes with a manual input.
Fine. How do I do that?
You can't. Not unless you know basic.
Bob doesn't appear to realize there's a chasmatic difference between knowing how to code and knowing how the security system of a super secret government laboratory works. Don't worry, Bob. I'm sure the plot has no idea either, and we'll back you all the way.
Remember Bob Newby, superhero.
Bob said Bob Newby ill-fated emotional chew toy, strangely.
They're not in there, are they?
We're not sure.
Why?
Don't worry about answering, Dustin. Some roaring Demogorgons with perfect dramatic timing are here to save you the energy. Also, with how loud these things are, it's a wonder they sneak up on anyone at all. They're like demon huskies, but somehow less whiny. This jump-scaring pipe is a dick to Bob, the audience, and my poor cat that I just reflexively kicked into the year 2038.
Let me try. No. Let me try, Jonathan.
Trying the exact same thing as the guy before you and expecting different results. Pretty sure a dude named Einstein called that insanity, or something. I don't know. I haven't seen Oppenheimer yet. Is it embarrassing that he forgot the gun? Yes, but that's not what this sin is for. The sin is the fact that the show is treating it like it matters when the guns do nothing to the demo dogs. Because of course they don't. If they did, there'd be no series, because this show is set in America. Why the is Hop carrying Will and the gun? That kind of seems like a bad idea if he has to use it. Can't Joyce and Mike help? What else are they carrying at this point besides emotional trauma?
Stop! What?
What? What do you think, Bob? He's not asking you to stop because there's a banana peel on the floor, my dude.
You're almost home free, all right, Bob?
Condemning Bob to certain death with one sentence. Yeah, this is a good place to rest and reunite. Nice and safe. And to prove my point from earlier, here's Hopper putting several rounds into one of these things while it barely flinches. Didn't even ruin its appetite. Okay, I get they're eating him because it's awful and the only reason they cast Sean Astin is to make us cry. Thanks for that, by the way. But why are they eating him, really? They didn't stop to snack on any of the other victims they just killed. If they had, everyone probably would have had time to escape. Why do the fictional Beelzepups want my tears?
Did you guys know that Bob was the original founder of Hawkins AV?
Creating a backstory for a character after they're dead to make them being dead sadder.
We can't let him die in vain.
According to Mike, saving Joyce, Hopper, Will, and you, Mike, qualifies as dying in vain.
So how do you kill this thing? Shoot it with fireballs or something?
As if. The Mind Flayer has 90% magic resistance. You're not gonna do shit with fireballs.
You can't just shoot this with guns.
You don't know that.
We literally do know that. You yourself shot several with a gun and it did nothing.
We know it's already killed everybody in that lab.
You don't know that, Mike. What about Dr. Owens? After what happened to Bob, do you really think this show is going to kill him off screen and miss the opportunity for another graphic and emotional punch to our still weeping husks? Also, let's talk about how awful their evacuation plan must have been for 5 dog creatures to kill everyone, especially considering there was a point after the alarm sounded when all of them were in a slow-moving freight elevator. Did they even run drills?
He can't spy if he doesn't know where he is.
Does he need to know? You've literally taken him back to his fucking house. If the being on the other side of this can't deduce that their family home was a possible destination, then I don't think you need to worry about them being much of a threat.
Just because you know the truth, it doesn't mean you're in our party.
I'm so tired of Mike being a petty little shithead to Max. Making your characters start off by hating each other doesn't make me any happier when they eventually end up becoming friends. Just means you've made me feel more feelings than I needed to.
I'm just saying, Elle, she sounds like she was really awesome.
So awesome that she's basically sidelined for an entire season. Wallpapering, stapling, injecting, other various montaging. Excitement? Also, this feels like a lot of work to hide your location when a really good blindfold would have gotten the job done.
If he finds out where we are, will he send those dogs after us?
He won't find out.
Making definitive statements about the owner of the demon creatures that live on the other side of the interdimensional hellhole they climbed out of.
Took that with me to Melvolds and I put it up. I told everyone who came in. My son drew this.
And I'm sure they were just as overjoyed by that picture as they were by the baby pictures you showed them, or that dream you had last night and chose to describe in unnecessary amounts of detail.
I was so proud.
Skip.
Do you remember the day Dad left?
Skip.
Do you remember the first day that we met?
Skip. Is this thing even working? If only Bob was here to recode my skip button.
It was the best thing I've ever done.
Asking a kid to be your friend in kindergarten was the best thing you've ever done. Peaked real early there, didn't you, Mike?
Hey, what is that?
Morse code.
Once again, it's time to play Are You Smarter Than Steve Harrington? Yes, you probably are. But your hair's probably worse.
Do you think you heard that?
Just the phone. You could be anywhere, right?
Right. If it wasn't the phone at Will's house because you morons have no imagination. There's a whole specialized team of doctors whose sole job it is to put people under, but hey, I'm sure Joyce randomly stabbing Will where she feels like will be just fine.
Holy sh**.
Is it dead?
Hopper deciding to use his boots instead of his bullets to check if the malevolent Venus man-trap from another reality is dead. Deus Ex 11a. Again. Also, Lucas looks so disappointed it must have been his dream to go out wielding a plastic slingshot. Also, hey, why does Elle look so different? So weird. She looks just like she did in that dream. Oh no. It wasn't a dream, was it? They really did waste an entire episode on her going to Chicago, didn't they? No! Also, no.
Boil 'em, mash 'em, stick 'em in a stew.
You're one ugly motherfucker.
Shove it up your ass.
In the name of Lord Jesus Christ, the power of Christ compels you. The power of Christ compels you.
We gotta go.
Must go faster.
Shed his skin to make room for more growth like hornworms.
Didn't I just tell you to stop making up animals?
Steve? Nancy? Jonathan?
Donkey!
Okay, Bob, can you hear us?
Hey, Tuggernuts, I've got you on speakerphone.
It's like in the great stories, Mr. Frodo. The ones that really mattered. Full of darkness and danger they were. And sometimes you didn't want to know the end. Because how could the end be happy?
I think he's talking. Just not with words.
Don't wait for the translation! Answer me now!